say Shot City, and you say Shot City, and you say Shot City. Yo, let's go. Your brother's bound to get, and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to see? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring? Welcome to the city that made me, place I grew up in, city that's crazy where gunshots are busted, place I'm in love with, place that's corrupted, place that gave birth to the MC not the with, place with city lights, sun in one shines, place that isn't right, we're accustomed to crime, where daily went crazy back in '69, and Pops was just a rookie standing on the front line. It's the land that inspires me, land I call home, land with the basement, Dr. Wax and gramophone, where fake thugs and hustlers and OGs roam, the land that's well known as the throne of Al Capone. It's the land of Lake Shores, where the wind blows steady, and the snow falls heavy and the heat kills many. Town like none, place that I know, this is the Windy City, welcome to Chicago. So your brother's bound to get, and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to see? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring? World famous for the glamour and the rundown spots, a skyline so priceless that none can top. You can hear a different story up and down some blocks, and forever hear them bitch about the Cubs and Sox. It's a place like no other, unequal to most, where the city runs deep from the streets to the coast. But things can get ugly, city streets are no joke, cause the city's held down by the people and folks. It's a place of attitude, we think and we say, from heralds to the palace, this is each and every day. The real cops went to Ira's to drink the pain away, and the real hip-hop is NUR and HBK. It's the land of Lake Shores, where the wind blows steady, and the snow falls heavy and the heat kills many. Town like none, place that I know, this is the Windy City, welcome to Chicago. So your brother's bound to get, and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to see? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring? You can hear the wind whisper, send chills down your spine, and we can watch the waves crash along the Lakeshore Drive, and ride the Yell through the loop so you can get your mind right, or get lost in the beauty of the skyline lights. It's a city so pretty, full of life and fallen trees. She licked the lips and then she kissed me with the breeze. So as we proceed, I hope you people follow. You know the motto, welcome to Chicago. So your brother's bound to get, and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to see? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring? So your brother's bound to get, and they
What up,
chained him to a
Taco
chair.
Guru?
Won't you please come to Chicago just to see?
It's the early bird edition of Monday Night Raw from Germany. Let's get it.
Welcome to Chicago. 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 Welcome to Chicago.
What is going on, everybody? My name is Jesse, aka your very own one and only Shot-Town Smart Man. Thank you for joining me for this special edition, early bird edition of Monday Night Raw. Monday afternoon Raw, but it's Monday night over in Germany, so it's still Monday Night Raw. But for us, it's Monday afternoon. Thank you for joining me. We're gonna have a little bit more of an intimate stream here today, man. It's gonna be a small crowd. Most people are busy at work or at school or just flat out forgot. Because I know I did. I sat down to set up for tonight's stream, then looked at the time and was like, oh crap, it comes on in a couple of hours. Changed my entire plans for the day. Had to jump up, run to the kitchen, and put dinner on for the fam. Because I made pot roast. So I had to hurry up and get that in the oven. Well, first I had to set the stream up. Then I had to get that in the oven. And now the goal is to remember to check it in time. Let me jot down the time I put it in. There we go. Done and done. Got that. Oh, wait, do I have? There we go. And let's check in with you guys.
Let's go.
What is up, everybody? Who's here? There we go. There we go. I don't know what your channel name is. All these weird characters. Action Man something. I think that's what it says. Thank you for being here. Sex Machine. What's Gucci? Thank you for being here. Tony Alcron. What's going on with you? Somebody tell Tony that this is a WWE stream. He seemed to have missed the title in the description. Jonas, what is going on? Wait, no, that wasn't not Tony, my bad. No. Yeah, no, Tony too. And Jack. Somebody tell them what kind of stream this is. They seem to think that this is not a wrestling stream, and it is. Am I wearing pants? Yes. I'm going to answer yes to that. There is CM Punk. The good news, CM Punk is out of the country right now. That is the good news. He is out of the country. Can he stay there? Can Germany adopt him? Can they adopt him and he can stay over there and ruin that city? That'd be great. That'd be fantastic. This masked El Gringo whatever has run its course. It has run its course, bro. It has been run into the ground, and I am completely over it at this point. I don't care about anybody in a mask claiming to be a luchador and they're not. No one. D Nice, what is going on with you, bruh? How has the transition become? Did you get your new your office space set up, bro? How did that go? I still need to move my office downstairs to a different room. But I'm just dreading that. I do not feel like starting that project, man. Not at all. But I need to get it started. I'm supposed to move. Up there's my girl. There's my girl. EO. There's a glitch in the matrix. What happened? Your girlfriend totaled her car? No. Oh, is she okay? I hope everything is intact. I hope everything is in place. And what about your girlfriend? The car is fine. Okay, your girlfriend? Oh, your girlfriend's fine. Oh, yes, that is the one I was talking about first. I remember when my wife called me and told me she got into a car accident. I said, "Oh my God. Is the car okay?" No. No, are you whoa. No, I meant, are you okay? That's what I meant to say first. That's what I meant to say first. She got all mad. But here's my logic. Okay. Here's my logic. I'm telling you, I'm not crazy here. So if she's calling me, I'm assuming that she's okay. Otherwise, it'd be somebody else calling me. Right? I mean, even if she's a little banged up, I mean, you know, she's fine if she's calling me. I figure if she's not doing okay, it'd be someone from the hospital calling me or a cop calling me. But if she's calling me, my assumption is you'll be all right. So now how's the car?
Welcome to Monday Night Rio!
All right, tag teams that combine their names to name their tag team. Cringe.
Physically, but mentally, with the
Cringe.
Kabuki Warriors, and we have finally put them in their place.
I don't like it. When you just combine the two names of the people in the team to make a new team name, all cringe.
WWE Women's Tag Team Champions!
Absolutely cringe. I hate it. Not once has it ever been done. I'm like, ooh, I like that. No, I hate it every time. Speaking of cringe,
Thank you, guys.
you deserve it, Chance.
Asuka and Kyrie have no respect.
EO's talking.
But me and Rhea build respect into them. Because no one is ready for Rhea!
I hate it so much.
And guys, the party, it is just getting started because we are here to lay down a challenge to any tag team that wants to try and set
And an open challenge.
Say no more.
Yeah, why wait?
We should start a cringe bingo card.
Liv Morgan.
If we started a cringe bingo card, I feel like we'd have 3 boxes checked already.
Two former tag champs in their own right, Michael Cole.
The lame tag team names combining the people and
Hi, Rhea.
the new champion open challenge crap.
Long time no see, buddy. You look good. Well, Roxy and I just wanted to come out to congratulate you guys. Last week, you guys won the Women's Tag Team Championships, and wow, what a reason to celebrate. So come on, guys, let's give another round of applause for Rhea! Woo! So cool. It's so cool, guys. So cool.
Well, there's Liv Morgan though, and Roxanne.
My only problem is those still belong to me. I am one half of the greatest women's tag team champions of all time, and I never lost my title. So we could do things the easy way, and you guys can give me my titles back, or we could do things the hard way, and I will take my titles back. So
Promos being interrupted by someone else coming out.
Well, not so fast. Bailey and Lyra
Ooh, Bailey got on the tight pants.
marching to the
Chat,
ring. And this is
I
a
hope y'all
great
watching.
way because Lyra Valkyria throughout the week on social media
I hope you're
very
watching.
upset that she believes her and Bailey have not been taken seriously.
Bailey got on the tight pants today.
WWE.
None of that baggy stuff.
Women that have constantly been within touching distance of goal but haven't quite got over the line.
Ding dong.
Bailey about to break the
Welcome back,
internet,
Liv
bro.
Morgan. Great to have ya. Excuse me while they sing for me real quick.
Bailey about to break the internet.
I love you, Düsseldorf. Thank you so much.
Man. Yeah, Pam out there doing Pam things in those pants, bro.
See, I'm very loved here, Liv. I'm also very good because we know that you didn't lose the
Oh
tag team
my God.
championships, but you know who did? Your little tag partner right
Man.
there did lose the tag team championships, and
Bruh.
if I'm not mistaken, I beat Roxanne just a couple weeks ago on Raw.
I
so
hope y'all watching.
I think that if anyone deserves a tag team title opportunity, it's these cool guys right here with their brand new gear, Bailey and Lyra Valkyria. What about that, Germany?
Still doing call-in. Yeah, man, come on.
Like I said, Bailey, we're here laying down a challenge for anyone.
Rhea,
Make sure everything is
I got this.
still functioning. He's still singing for Bailey. In those pants, I can't blame them. Man. Pam need to quit playing, bro.
Oh, the former champs clearly taking that loss incredibly badly.
Taking out the tag champs outside the ring and now staring down
Somehow,
a
Pam
ring full of
distracted me from
potential
Io being in the
challengers for
ring.
tag titles. And here we go, the battle's underway.
Yeah, you're right. Here comes the fourth team. But is 4 enough? Is 4 enough, though?
Tag division wave we talked about for many weeks now, heating up with teams from both Raw and SmackDown, vying for position and an opportunity at the
Probably. These are all of the 4 women's tag teams they have for this division, right?
While the melee in the ring continues.
Yeah, Rhea was not going to take that lying down after being taken out by the Kabuki Warriors, and now the tag
Yeah, Rhea don't.
laying waste.
Rhea not hitting. I forgot Nia Jax and Lash Legend. Okay, there's 5.
As all the other teams squabble
Yeah,
for
Skinny Rhea
second
not hitting
place,
it for me.
clear which
It's
team
not working. It's not.
Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, the women's tag team champions.
Look, if she's happy, I'm happy for her.
Redmond with a special
It's not about what I like, but Skinny Rhea though.
Thank you so much. I'm here with AJ Styles.
No, thank you.
AJ, tonight you'll
No,
face
thank
the
you.
man who defeated John Cena in his final match ever at Saturday night's main event, Gunther.
Charlotte and Alexa.
AJ, what is
Charlotte's
it
hurt
about
though, right?
Gunther that makes this so personal for you?
Hurt / AKA getting cosmetic surgery.
I learned pretty quickly that it was about respect. Respect for the ring, respect for your opponent, respect for those who came before you and paved the way. Now, I'm not saying that John Cena and I
Paved the
were on
way.
same page,
Nikki Bella.
but we bonded over that word respect. And week after week, Gunther disrespects John. So last week, I slapped the taste out of his mouth because John couldn't. And Gunther, I'm going to teach you about respect.
PG. So
I'm gonna
it's,
teach you that
we
it is
still
a
PG.
hill worth
Crazy.
dying on. In fact, I'm going to make you tap out,
We still a PG show.
little bitch.
Oh, AJ with the
AJ
potty
uses
mouth.
Gunther's words against him tonight. It's our main event later on Raw. Wade, you want to get bouncy?
Oh, you know.
Get bouncy. What? Oh, this is Kofi Jr. That's right. That's right. My bad. That's right. That's right. You know how you watching like sports now, and then you see a player with the same last name of your favorite player that you used to watch 20 years ago, but they get Junior at the end of their name. Like, oh crap, what the hell? Marvin Harrison Jr. The hell? LeBron James Jr. Oh, come on. Kofi Jr. Kofi Kingston Jr. And then they renamed him to something else, you know, but they can't fool me. I know who it is. I know who it is. It's Kofi Jr. You know, Rey Mysterio Jr. Instead, we get Dominic out there. And Dominic Hurt sucks, man. I need Dirty Dom Dom back. I need Dirty Dom Dom back. Show just taint the same. It is not the same. The DoorDash commercials. Yeah. Did I see Collision? Nah, man. I did not watch Collision yet. I'll get to it at some point. I'll get to it at some point, man. I spent Saturday doing things that I enjoy. So watching Collision was not one of them, no. But like I said, the programming around here is about to change. It is. And I think Collision is going to be one of the things that takes the hit so that I can focus on doing other things. I'm about to start uploading more videos. So you guys will see me there. Collision though, I'm probably still gonna watch it. It's just I'm not live streaming it. That's the only thing. So, but I do have I do have an editor. That's the biggest news of this channel right now. I have an editor. All right. That means the content can flow. No collision corner. I didn't say there would be no collision corner. I said I wasn't doing collision live stream. You guys got to pay attention to the words that I say, because I really do pick and choose them wisely. I really do pick and choose them wisely. So if I say something and then your question is outside of the bubble of what I said, it's probably inaccurate. So yeah, but as I change the programming around, watching collision and doing a live stream for it is probably done. Maybe I'll make it like a special thing here and there. Maybe I'll make it a members only. Maybe I'll do it from time to time and make it a members only stream, since it's not a part of the regular content. But I have an editor, and the editor is working on right now Patreon and members only content. We're back.
Did you see that? Did you see what we did?
See what?
What are you doing?
So as that is getting worked on, I'm gonna work on my new content for the editor to get started
Last week
on.
you said you're going to carry the Judgment Day on your back. You said you wanted gold. Was that all talk? The Judgment Day doesn't run Monday Night Raw by sitting around waiting for things to happen. Raquel's not
excited.
waiting for her title shot. We're not waiting for our title shot. So what are you waiting for?
How is Finn still wrestling and not even
Stop
playing?
games.
He didn't pause it or nothing.
She's got a point, Finn.
He didn't pause it or nothing. Cody just whooping his. I mean, look.
Just you watch, girls. Just you watch.
Cody won. See? See?
You know, former NXT star Javon Evans
See?
set for action.
Balor lost. Look at that.
Raw. Big NXT tomorrow night, 8 Eastern, 7
He didn't even
Central,
pause the
CW.
game.
Obafemi relinquished the NXT Championship last week. What happens to the title now? Find out tomorrow night. So
Obafemi released it.
and Bravo go one-on-one here tonight. Bravo, of course, part of Los.
I'm not released it. He relinquished the channel.
Tremendous history with the Los Americanos family, obviously just starting out on this
Bravo
journey now.
Americano, bro. This Americano crap is taking on a life of its own.
Okay, that sounds like victim blaming, because journalists like you, and you do claim to be a journalist, don't write anything about them online. Do your job, Michael Cole.
Well,
Please, I'm begging you.
Okay, I got some background. I understand this is Bravo's first match ever in Europe on television. There you go.
History has been in the Americanos context.
A slap to the face of Javon Evans, and now the aggressive Bravo on the attack. Mentioned earlier, Rhea was upset by Javon Evans a couple of weeks back. And Bravo would like to pay Evans back here tonight.
It's called beginner's luck. That's what Javon Evans pulled off against Rhino. Let's say it correctly, shall we? But right now, Bravo.
That's Tyler Bate. Don't care.
Mr. Bouncy himself, Javon Evans.
Don't care. The only one I care about in that ring right now is Kofi Jr.
To Bravo, and now Evans looks to take over. Javon Evans loves to have
That's
fun
it.
as a stud. He's a can't-miss prospect here in WWE. You're looking at a former champion, Wade. I mean, I should say a soon-to-be.
Look at his moveset.
I'll tell you right now, I've been
Look at his gear.
Javon Evans, but
Look at his hair.
general happiness that he seems to have.
How was that not Kofi Jr.?
Very soon in this
And you might say, well, how can that be Kofi's son? Look how much taller he is than Kofi.
Following it up with a drop kick.
And my reply to that would be Dominic Mysterio.
The Los Americanos family thus far.
And there is a Rhio causing the distraction, and also El Grande Americano with a kick. As
Just
Rhio
saying.
The official Jessica Carr. And just like that, Bravo takes control. I understand that El Grande Americano actually has some family in Germany.
Sounds like fake news to me, Michael Cole. All of his family.
Jessica Carr, chat. What do you guys think?
Gulf of Mexico / whatever we're calling it in this day and age.
Jessica Carr.
Ladies and gentlemen, our main event still to come tonight. AJ Styles and Gunther.
What are we thinking?
Styles claims he's going to make Gunther tap out. Bravo cover. And a kick out at 2 by Javon Evans.
Bravo really is the backbone of the Americano family.
Now,
What are we thinking?
Because I speak to them, I do my job as a broadcast journalist, Michael. So if he's I have a great relationship with
D nice.
if he's the backbone, what is
With the $50 super
what is
tip.
El Grande Americano?
the patriarch. See, all research is all in there, Michael Cole. Try doing your job next week, please.
Looks like we have
Nonsense.
cheddar time, yo.
Now with a headbutt delivered to Evans.
And this has just been exemplary. From
She gives you CJ Perry vibes.
down this young
I mean, we know.
Javon Evans, who came out of the
We
blocks
know
so
CJ
hard,
Perry was
been pulled down and has
you know,
completely stalled at this point in the match.
widely highly regarded there.
Evans been grounded so far by Bravo.
Highly regarded was CJ Perry, bro.
Evans catches him with the right hand.
Bit bouncy about that, just a good old-fashioned swing.
Is that her sister?
Range on those arms.
Reversal now by
Jay, you've been puffing again, bro.
underneath. Evans takes Bravo down, and now the pace starts to pick up a bit. Oh, what a step up in Zagari.
Tell you what,
You've been indulging on the devil's lettuce again, bro.
in that ring. Once this man
They
takes
look
the
alike.
lead,
No, they
he's about to
don't.
do exactly that. It could be curtains. Wow.
They don't. All white people don't look alike, man. Quit playing.
Well, taste of exactly why this man set NXT ablaze with his skill set. Why Adam Pearce was so quick to get that signature. I know for a fact Nick Aldridge was trying on SmackDown.
Up the top rope, has to go up over the top of Bravo. Now Evans with that running knee, caught Bravo.
Let's
quickly into the
see.
cover. Hook of the leg, is it enough? And a kick out by Bravo.
Take another look at some of this Javon Evans offense. First of all,
Let's see here.
what a bullseye, followed up by this knee right to the jaw of Bravo, almost getting the 3 count. And Bravo at this point really living dangerous.
Yeah, the resilience of Javon Evans on display here tonight. He's a remarkable athlete.
Sucks, man. We're still not allowed to send
Athleticism, creativity,
and make video calls through Twitter anymore.
That kick
Fucking
right to the
Elon.
jaw of Bravo and now caught.
Yeah, you still gotta call me, man.
And Bravo. And this looks very familiar. This airplane spin.
calls this the Niño Grande Fuerte.
Oh, nice.
I don't know why they took that out.
Roughly too big, strong.
We haven't seen anyone do that since. Well, nonetheless, into the
Oh
cover.
crap!
Oh,
I
thought
forgot to
Bravo
connect you to the
recovered.
roadcaster.
Surprised that he didn't. He rolled out to the
Give
apron.
me one
Got
second.
himself a little dizzy in the process. That's the problem. Trying to get his bearings now with
It's
Javon
been a
Evans.
minute. I'm
He's
off my
down
game.
Center of the ring.
Hold on.
Kill shot imminent.
Where is the road? Okay, there it is. Connect to that.
Still trying to get his wits about him as well.
I still don't have your video either.
Face to this entire match. A lot of high-flying offense.
Uh-oh, took way too much
God.
time. Javon Evans leaping to the top rope.
Let's see.
Wow!
Okay,
Spanish
you're
fly.
coming through there. Let's see if I got your audio. Can you hear me?
This audience just came
Yes, I can hear you.
There we go. Got your audio.
Cutter.
Now I have to find your video
Javon Evans
because
first win as an official member
it's not coming through the app anymore.
Raw.
Let's see.
The hits
I have another idea. Open the phone screen. There you are. Full size. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. D Nice is here.
G Cutter.
There he is.
Let's go.
There we go. What is going on, sir? You got a big black mic in front of you. Love that. Love that.
Sir.
I like that KO of
Yes,
Bravo.
sir.
And for the record, we're still PG here. Still PG. Oh, there he
Right.
is. Look at this. Hey, off the mic.
Wild trying to get involved.
Look at this. What's up, buddy? Oh, I want that mic. I want that mic. I can't reach it. I need it. I need it the most.
Look how big he's gotten.
He has gotten huge, bro. He has gotten huge. What are you feeding that cat, man? Jeez.
New low.
My gosh, bro. Is that
Oh
the
man, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, bro? Is that the Office Space, man?
No, this is still the couch area for right now. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out where I'm going to put it at. I got a really good light source coming. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a window right there, and obviously I got some of the belts right there,
Yeah.
and it's comfortable for me to sit. But I'm going to try out some other places, just to see where a good setup would be.
Is there a way for you to increase your volume a little bit? Because I have you maxed out
Let me
everywhere.
see.
If I have you maxed
Okay,
out, if I have you maxed out everywhere, that tells me that they probably can't hear you very well.
Okay, how am I now?
Sound the same. There's no input on. I see a gain on the top of the mic right there.
Okay, so boost the gain.
You can try that.
Okay, how are we now?
To be honest, still about the same. I'll check with Chat. Chat, how was D Nice's audio coming through? Same. Still a little low.
Can you guys hear me if I just speak up a little bit?
We can hear you. I mean, we can hear you, but it's just low. It is.
I see.
It is definitely low. So I guess speak up. I guess.
Got it. You know what? I'll just disconnect for right now. So I'll figure out this mic later. Can you still hear me?
Yeah. We hear you.
Okay.
Yeah. We hear you. We hear you, man. You know, it's just if I know if I have to max everything out for you, then it's probably not coming in high enough. I'm not sure though, but they're saying echo and low. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man.
All right.
So I got a bunch of new content coming up, man, and I might even make room for a show where we can cross the streams and talk about
we need to do that.
Both companies in the same show. You know,
we need to do that. There's a lot to talk about.
Is there really though?
I think between what happened, with the blowback from the Moxley Fletcher match, and William Regal making his statement, and then Tony Khan saying what he said. I mean, there's meat on the bone for that. Even though it's a little bit old now, but people are still commenting about it. Attendance every day now, because I have a lot more time. I scroll through X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, and I see just so much material that I could be speaking about.
Because most of the stuff on Twitter is toxic. That's why.
Yeah, and I live for the toxicity. Give it all to me. I'm the toxic crusader.
I'm the toxic avoider. I mean, most of it is just intentional rage bait, which means they are literally just saying things to get people angry. And I'm not going to sit there and start a whole thread about somebody posting something just to get some traction and they don't even really mean it themselves. I mean, it's not worth it. It's genuinely not worth it.
Something else we definitely have to talk about, because I thought you were going to lose your lid last week, was when I said that Raw sucked last week.
Yeah, I was quite confused, especially when I enjoyed it. I don't know what you want, man. I don't understand it.
I'm sorry. I thought it was trash last week, and I'm not really all too enthused about how it's starting off today. I gotta say a quiet part out loud, and what I'm thinking about this. I might do my first video on. Too much women's wrestling. It's too much.
I didn't know that you didn't like women wrestling.
It's not that I don't like women's wrestling. I do. It's just that I believe that you think of a TV dinner.
Sure.
You have your mashed potatoes, and then you have your green beans, and then you have your entree. You have that Salisbury steak. And I know everyone's in here had a hungry man in their life before.
Right.
You know, you got that Salisbury steak. That Salisbury steak is the entree. That's the main event right there. You know, and like I said, you can have your sides and everything, and every now and then you can dip your mashed potatoes into the gravy and all that stuff. You know, and that's women's wrestling. Women's wrestling should be a side, just like I believe that junior heavyweight or cruiserweight wrestling should be a side, but it's still an important part of the dish.
Wow.
You know, and then you have your dessert, the little brownie.
Wow.
I mean, right there. You know, but and every now and then you can have breakfast for dinner. You can have a women's main event on a Raw or hell, or even maybe a pay-per-view. But last week, I think it was what, 4 women's matches and 1 men's match, something like that. The ratio was way off.
Wow. That's a hot take. You can enjoy getting canceled for that one. You know, one could argue that your dish, instead of it being too many vegetables, not enough main entree, one could argue that the entree is fine, but you're just used to getting beef as the main entree. And instead of getting your beef entree, instead you were served chicken or pork or fish, and you're complaining because you didn't have your beef. But the proportions are still the same. It's just you don't have your favorite beef. They gave you a different main entree.
Hey, I'm cool with beef. I'm cool with chicken. I'm cool with fish in some case. I can even go for some crab cakes. I'm from Baltimore, so I can definitely go for some crab cakes. But what I'm saying is that I'm not the type of person that wants my green bean casserole to be my entree.
Right. But why is it that women are just sides? How come the men couldn't be the vegetables on that given day? What is the problem with that?
In this landscape right now, especially on Raw, there are more people who came to see more of the guys than the women. Okay, Rhea Ripley, she's over. Okay, EO's over.
I got to tell you,
no
bro.
one cares about Maxine Dupree.
I got to tell you, bro. I'm one of the guys that would rather see a bunch of women than a bunch of men.
Look, in any other circumstances, yes, I would love to see more women. But in my pro wrestling, you know, like I say, women's wrestling is fine. It's fine as a side piece, but not constant. I don't want to see more women's matches than men's matches.
Even if they're better matches, you just don't want to see the women as much.
The problem is that they weren't better matches.
But that's not what you said.
Did you see that 4-finger stink of that?
No. Hold on. Stay on topic. So it don't matter from what you just said. It don't matter if the matches were better or worse. You just want to see more men's matches. You didn't say you want to see better wrestling matches. You said you want to see more men's wrestling matches.
Well, one of the reasons why I would like to see more men's matches because I do not feel as though a lot of the women are hitting it right now when it comes to the matches, when it comes to the in-ring quality.
So you think women can't wrestle?
I'm not saying that.
I'm just trying to gauge where you're coming from here. You're just saying that are you saying the women on Raw can't wrestle? Is that what you're saying?
I was not happy with what I saw last week from just about all the matches. It just seems like they're, you know, when they run the ropes, they're running slow. It's like the timing's off. I just don't get it. So I wasn't a fan of what I saw last week.
Okay, we got to see what this pompous jerk hole is trying to say right about now.
Oh, we got to see. The champ is here. Hold on.
Saying that, I'm not ever going to get tired of the privilege of being your heavyweight champion of the world.
You are such a mark, bro.
As it sounds, my plan is to be champion forever. But we are on the long road to WrestleMania. And anything can happen. Hell, just ask my friend Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, Cody losing. I didn't see that coming at all.
Yeah, I can plan on being champion forever. I can plan on being champion come WrestleMania. That doesn't mean it's going to happen. But sometimes I feel with you people having my back, I can
And
do
if
the
Cody's
impossible.
UK heat starts bleeding to the US, bro, he's about to run his course as a babyface.
Do you think the UK heat is because, you know, he's billed as the American nightmare and, you know, with our illustrious president, we're not, you know, at the top of the standards internationally right now?
We are not. we are not the favorites anymore.
The gold, the road to WrestleMania goes through me.
Oh, hold on. I'll do you one better.
I just survived a battle last week with Bron Breakker. So him, Paul Heyman, and the Vision are in my rearview mirror. It's time for the champ to look forward and do champ stuff. With your support, I very much look forward to finding out who my next challenger
Oh my God, you are a
gonna
mark,
be.
bro.
Thank you, Düsseldorf.
Balor.
Well, this is very interesting, especially because of what Liv Morgan.
Remember when Finn Balor was literally a beast? I mean, literally a beast.
Carry Judgment Day on your back. Go out and win some gold. And
Demon.
it almost seemed like Liv was saying Finn got a bit complacent with things.
And I don't. What is with this music, bro? I'm not opposed to trying different music. All right, you can't just keep the same music for life. So you come up with different music, but all they're doing is making remixes of the original music. They just keep the same core and and just make it a remix. Make new music, but make it good. Then he faced a beast. That's right. That's right, Kratos. They put the demon in the ring with Brock Lesnar for some damn reason or another.
That was Vince McMahon booking right there.
My God, man.
Now this can be the start of something.
Yeah, the start of Finn getting buried even more.
I'm not waiting for the Rumble.
Yes, you are.
I'm not waiting for the Chamber. And I'm not here asking for a handout. But when you won that title, you named me as someone you want to face. So here I
He said he
am,
created the
champ.
demon on 420 while puffing. I believe that.
You're right.
That seems like a very creative
I
idea.
mentioned your name on a long
And
list of
smoking does
very
bring out your
talented
creative juices.
individuals that as champion I want to test myself against. But where's your ambition, man? That was 2 months ago. Where you been? Huh? I look in the back and I see you're playing video games. You're worried about Dom. You're trying to help JD. Some weeks, I swear, you're just shining Liv Morgan's shoes.
Ooh.
You think it's going to be easy coming out here?
Like
Pick
you, how
another
you
champion,
style,
watch me get my ass
how you
handed to
shine
me in war
AJ
games?
Lee's
You watched me
shoes.
go through a war with Bron Breakker last week. You think it's going to?
That's his wife, so yeah, that's married life.
Hey, if you get a title shot, am I going to be wrestling Finn Balor or am I going to be wrestling Finn Balor in the Judgment Day? Because I just did the numbers games with the Vision, okay? You know what I'm capable of. But I am a man of my word. I did say your name because you are impressive and you are talented. I'm a fan of Finn Balor.
Punk is whack.
If I said I was going to be a fighting champion yesterday,
He is very
that means I'm going to be a fighting champion today.
WWE babyface,
I'm going to go in the back,
which explains
I'm gonna put
everything
my
about
boots
him.
on, and we're going to do this right here tonight.
He's very WWE babyface like. which is very cringe. Long are the days of the
WWE/CM Punk babyface.
long are the
He's still
days
Punk.
of the cool
See, Punk
baby
got been
face
around
like a
long
Stone
enough to
Cold
know
Steve Austin.
That timing's everything. See, I'm not jumping the line to face you. No. Anyone who's watched my career, from Europe to Japan to NXT to Monday Night Raw, knows that the line starts here. So you don't have to worry about Dom. You don't have to worry about JD. But I won't be alone.
I'm so glad the IWC is finally waking up. CM Punk is overrated.
See, I've watched
Bro,
your career
I've been saying it for a long time.
time and time again. Take home field advantage in Chicago. Well, check your schedule. Because next week, we're in Belfast, Ireland. And it's going to be the Punk versus the Prince, and there's going to be a new Irish World Heavyweight Champion.
Do it. Pull the trigger. Do it.
All right, Prince, you're on. I apologize to the fans in Düsseldorf for you disappointing them because they wanted to see the champ work. And I'd like to take the time now to apologize to the fans in Belfast when they have to watch me put their countrymen to sleep with a GTS.
Oh boy, very cookie
At the end
cutter.
of the night, I'm going to be standing on your chest with the ring announcer saying, and still, heavyweight champion of the world, C.
I'll give Punk this much. I don't expect much more from him. I don't expect.
Took his shot.
It's not like I expect a whole different revamp of Punk. I mean, he's given us the 2011 hits, and that's about all he's, really good for right now. I mean, he's over. He's gonna draw. People want to see him, which is fine. Which is all fine, but it's just dated. It's just dated and boring at this point, man.
You got to keep in mind they're on the European tour right now, and they're in a not primarily English-speaking country. They got to keep things simple right now. Not so many play on words and things that Punk is known to do. His ability to turn a phrase can't really do that right now.
Yeah, somebody just said it in the chat. It was Ellen. Ellen said everybody wants to relive that 2011 CM Punk, and it's sad. Yeah, it's not it anymore. It's not 2011. He has not recaptured that 2011 magic. I don't, and to be all fair, and to be fair to him, I don't expect him to. He shouldn't have to. I mean, it's not 2011. It's not 17 years ago or whatever the hell it is. It's not that time. It's 2026, and he's allowed to be 2026 Punk. And the problem is people who want 2011 Punk are pissy because they're not getting it. But the people that are happy because they're happy with 2026 Punk. And me, I just find it cringe, lame, and boring. Personally. But I have my own personal problems with Punk. Yeah, I have my own personal problems with Punk. It has nothing to do with him being on TV, the way he's being booked, or anything like that. It's completely separate, and it's well documented. If you're unaware, it's on my channel if anybody wants to go back and check it out. But Crazy J just said the
I need
same
to
thing
finish
too.
watching that video. Crazy
J said the same thing. He said, I lost respect for Punk after what he did to another company that took him out of retirement. I mean, I just personally believe the way he went out was very selfish. I'm not saying he was wrong in his thoughts. I get how he felt, but I think he did the company and the fans wrong on the way that he exited. He could have done it on a little bit more of a professional manner. And to say like, oh, well, what about these guys? He is the top guy. He is CM Punk. He is the guy that is supposed to be the leader. He's the guy that's supposed to set the great example. You can't say, if you're an adult arguing with a child, you can't say, well, the child started it. Bro, we expect you to act like the experienced professional that we thought that you were. I mean, he could have been right in everything that he was angry about and left the same way that Cody did. Say, behind the scenes, say, fuck this place, I'm out of here. And then when the camera comes on, hey, you know what? I tried it. It wasn't a good fit. You know, I wished him the best, but I'm out of here.
He wanted to long before that last incident happened. After the brawl out incident, he went to Tony Khan and was like, "Look, hey, just let me go."
Oh, that's what he told you.
Just let me go. That's what he said on the interview.
He wanted to.
I think.
Then why didn't he?
Because Tony Khan said that he did not want him going to WWE.
Okay.
That is documented. That is what CM Punk said.
Why would Tony Khan? Why would Tony Khan want him to go back to WWE? Explain to me that.
CM Punk wasn't even talking about going to WWE at the time. This was after the whole thing with Brawl Out, and CM Punk realized, like, hey, I can't work with these guys. These guys are not interested in, actually building this company. They're just interested in just, doing their own thing.
Why is he Why was he filmed in a parking lot of the All-State Arena while under an AEW contract? How professional is that?
That was pretty hilarious.
No, it's not hilarious. It's very unprofessional. And look, if you're just a rookie trying to get some attention and get your name out there, maybe that works. But for a guy like CM Punk, it's extremely unprofessional, especially with the kind of work history he has in this industry. It's extremely unprofessional. And so again, that is my only gripe with Punk is the way that he left AEW. I'm not here to defend what happened to him while there. I think that was horse shit. I think they all need to fucking act like adults. They all need to fucking act like grown men and work together. And they shouldn't have started any of the bullshit that happened. And if it did happen, they could have worked the shit out. But same for Punk. Hey, it ain't working out for you. These motherfuckers are not working with you. They are pissing each other off. I think it is time for you to go work somewhere else. Go back to WWE.
Yeah, you got.
But it didn't have to go that way.
The Bucks were trying to sabotage him.
All being said,
Punk, you got it.
You don't have to go that way.
Punk came to AEW, got 1 million views on that first Rampage. Took off. Did good business for the company. And then here it is, you want to have these two schmoos over here trying to sabotage his run.
And that's why you say, I'm not dealing with this. I'm out. Respectfully, respectfully, Tony Khan.
And these are supposed to be EVPs.
I'm out. Great.
Don't you think Tony Khan should have stepped in?
I am not defending what they did. That is not the point here. The point is how he left. That is the point. Because the whole thing could have went down the way it would have went down, and if Punk would have left, I swear on my kids, bro, if Punk would have left the same way Cody did, had a disagreement, didn't like where this was going, and respectfully left, and then spoke highly of everybody after he left, I would still be sitting here with the fucking ice cream bar and sitting here drinking the CM Punk Kool-Aid. My only gripe,
and bro,
my only gripe is how he treated his co-workers, his friends who stayed there, and the fans. That is it. Bro, I get that you are wrong. Again, and I'll always use this analogy. If someone comes and slaps you in the face, it does not make sense for you to pull a gun and murder them on the street and then say, well, he started it. Bro, you overreacted. That's all I'm saying. You were not wrong in the way that you felt. You were wrong in the way that you handled it. That is all that I'm saying in that regard. I think they did Punk wrong, and I'm completely on board with him not wanting to work there anymore and wanting to fuck out. The same way that I found out the way that Cody was treated, the same way that I found out the real reason why Cody left. And I still have not disclosed that because I was told in secrecy. And I know the real reason why Cody left, and he still left like this. He's still been a fucking professional the whole time. I have way more respect for Cody right now than I do for CM Punk.
Because he was allowed to leave. Have you ever had a job that you just stayed at for way too long?
None that I signed a contract for.
Okay, I've had jobs where my time there expired and I didn't know it, or I was trying to hang on to it, and it never ends well. It always ends up with me. You know, I remember when I worked for T-Mobile. I was working for T-Mobile while I was going to school for my actual career. And I had gone to school. I passed my state boards and everything. I got my state qualifications and everything. And I was working that job, and I was still trying to stay with T-Mobile because I still like working for T-Mobile. But I was done. I was done. I didn't even realize it. And there was an incident that happened, and for some odd reason, I ended up taking the brunt of it, and I was pretty upset. And then I went on here and I put in my 2 weeks, and I was still upset at how everything happened. I remember I showed up to work one day, and a customer was complaining about something. I said, you know what, customer, you can have anything you want. I gave that customer cases, I gave him screen protectors and everything. I put all that stuff in the bag, and I told him, I was like, I'm out. I'm leaving. Bye. Mail my check to me.
Right.
That is a small example of what happened with Punk. Punk tried to get out when he realized that, like, hey, these guys are not interested in having me here, even though these guys are supposed to be EVPs. You know, you got the owner of the company that wants you there, but these EVPs are over here trying to sabotage and hamstring what I'm trying to do. You got Adam Page trying to injure him in the ring, trying to take his jaw off with a clothesline. You know, what can you do,
bro? If I went through the links that Tony Khan went through, the hoops, the money, if I paid the amount, CM Punk was making more money than any wrestler in the history of this business. And I would be a fool to just say, okay, fine, go. So no, he didn't want to let him go. Do you know how much money he paid for this guy? He got the guy to come out of the retirement. He did what WWE couldn't do. He did what every fan on the planet has been asking for. He'd be a fool to want him to go because he got into a fight. My first reaction is to fix it. But we're getting off the point. It's not about that. He tried to fix it, didn't want him to go. Great. So at the end of the day, there's nothing that could have happened to make me say, well, the way Punk left was the right thing to do. That was not the right thing. That was not the right way to do business. That was not. No matter how. It wasn't
the right way, but honestly, I don't blame him.
I do blame him. He is the one to blame. I can see myself doing something very similar. He is the one to blame. That is it's not right. It might suck. I'm not saying it would have been easy. I'm not saying that, it's a piece of cake. Everybody would have done through. All I'm saying is that he is the guy that I would have expected to do business the correct way. And not only that, it would have really proved.
They didn't do business the right way by him.
And at the same time, it would have really proved his point over the years that he was not the backstage problem if he would have done business the correct way on his way out. This didn't help that argument at all. I'm not saying that everything that happened was his fault. I'm not saying that any of it was his fault. I don't believe any of it was his fault, to be honest with you. The only thing I think he was at fault for was for the way that he left. When people eventually find out, because everything always comes out, when people eventually find out why Cody left, when the truth eventually gets out as to why Cody left AEW, and people look back and saw how he left in the professional way that he did, people are going to think he's a goddamn saint. Because I'm like you, I couldn't have left the way that he did knowing the reason that he left. I would have left like Punk did. but he left like the professional that he is expected to be. I can say that because I wasn't making as much money as Punk. Bro, let me tell you something. On the surface, would I have left the way Punk did? Yeah, because I see your point. You know, I would have been angry enough to leave like Punk too. But put me in the exact same situation and the amount of money Punk was making, I would have left like a fucking professional. Because you're getting paid enough money to act like one. I would have left like a professional. Tony Khan deserves that respect. He should have left like a professional. Publicly. You can call me an asshole. You can say the Bucks are dicks. You can say I don't like Hangman. He's a you can say all that shit that you want behind the scenes. But out in public, show me the same respect that I showed you when I brought you back and made you the highest paid wrestler in the history of this fucking business.
And CM Punk tried. CM Punk said, hey, let me go. He went to Tony Khan. He said, let me go. And Tony Khan didn't want to let him go.
So he
Tony Khan didn't do anything to fix the situation either.
So he whined and cried like a little baby on public fucking. That was his way of getting out. That was his way of getting out. You know,
he didn't whine and cry or anything. He got it. They got into the fight at Wembley Stadium, and then Punk was shown the door. That was after tensions had boiled over and everything, and Tony Khan didn't do anything to make the situation better. Nothing,
bro. Did you miss the brawl out stream?
The thing is that I can see myself doing something very similar. When I'm like, hey, I'm coming to you. This isn't working out. I'm just going like, how about we just cut bait here and I just go, no. I'm going to do this. I can do this. I can make it better. I can do this. And then nothing changes. See, now I'm pissed off and now I'm irritated.
Bro, well, you make enough money to be pissed off and irritated. Deal. If I'm Tony Khan, I'm like, bro, you are the highest paid wrestler in the history of this business. And all I'm asking for you right now is patience. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you did anything wrong. I'm asking for patience. And I'm paying you a lot of money for that fucking patience. That's it.
Patience for what? Tony Khan didn't do anything.
Okay, stop. We were not there. All we know is that Punk was making an ass load of money, and the situation went south, and Punk did not act like and Punk did not act like a professional on the way out. That's what we know.
And apparently, Punk had some stake in the company too.
Probably,
he was in some kind of a position of leadership in the company as well.
That's what the rumor is. I mean, but we're gonna stick to what we know, and we know he did not go out the way that he could have gone out, which would have been a lot more respectful to his remaining friends. He most of the people there are his friends. Most of them. He had a handful that he did not like, but most of them were his friends, and that's the way he treated the company on the way out. He said, "Fuck you guys." He's a narcissist, and he's extremely selfish. I don't think even CM Punk fans will argue what I just said. He is a narcissist, and he is extremely selfish. Most CM Punk fans would agree to that, but they're still CM Punk fans, which is fine. But he acted like somebody who was treated so poorly as he was the highest paid fucking wrestler ever. Bro, I mean, I'm not saying cash your checks and shut up about it, but I'm saying that I think Tony Khan earned enough. I think Tony Khan.
That's exactly what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying he should have shut up and dealt with it. I'm saying that Tony Khan paid him enough for Punk to leave the same way that Cody Rhodes left. Just respectfully. That's it. That's it.
And he tried.
Bro, he didn't. Stop saying that. He didn't. No, stop saying that. Nobody forced Punk to do what he did. Okay? He did not try hard enough. Nobody forced Punk to go out the way that he did. So he did not.
He was contractually obligated. He had to come back.
Nobody forced Punk to go out the way that he did. He instigated that whole fucking fight with Jack Perry because he wanted out.
Him and that whole thing with Jack Perry,
bro.
That was the straw that broke the
exactly.
camel's back.
But look, that's what I'm talking about. Jack Perry was not the problem, but he used Jack Perry as a catalyst to be like, I seriously want out of this fucking place. And at that point he was frustrated. At that point he was mentally gone, and I know that. We all know that. At that point he was mentally gone.
Jack Perry was a microcosm of what was going on,
Yeah.
what was wrong.
Yeah. And he did that guy wrong. Jack Perry is not fucking innocent in all this, but at the same time, why was Punk so adamant about the guy not using real glass? What the fuck do you care? You're already
He explained why.
You're already mentally
after numerous other people had told him.
Already mentally checked out.
Everybody said no.
He's already mentally checked out.
Everyone said.
Then why do you care?
No.
Who cares?
Everyone.
It's not his match.
Everyone in production said no.
Okay.
And then Tony Schiavone was the one who got CM Punk involved, because CM Punk was essentially like the locker room leader of Collision. And Punk talked to him and told him, hey, we're not going to do it because, hey, this is a rental car. We got to return the rental car. Somebody can get hurt, blah, blah, blah. He went through all that.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, we shouldn't be doing all that. And then the guy goes, oh, well, I'm going to do it anyway. All right. I mentioned it. It's on you. Goodbye. I'm done. And then when shit goes wrong and something happens, why didn't anybody say anything? Oh, I did. And he gave me an attitude, so I walked away because I didn't want to start any more drama. No, that's not what he did, is it? He had to have his fucking way. He had to go out the way that he wanted that smoke because he was already mentally checked out. He was done.
He did. He even said in the interview, he was like, when Tony Schiavone went up to CM Punk,
he lied.
He asked Schiavone, he was like, do you really want me to handle this? Because you know what's going to happen. But we got to stop,
Crazy J just said he's not the boss.
Accountability on.
He's not the boss.
Actually, he kind of was the boss.
He's not the boss. Mike, bro, is there anything you won't argue about? Who's the boss of the company?
The ultimate boss of you can have bosses and you can still have.
Why won't you just answer the question?
The main boss is Tony Khan.
So
I don't even know if Tony Khan.
So he is not the boss, is he? So what are you talking about right now?
He was a boss.
That's not the question. Is he the boss? Is he
not the boss? But there's a such thing as being a boss. It's just like, hey, what?
He's not the boss, bro.
Okay, again, I used to work for T-Mobile. All right, way back in the day, I used to work for T-Mobile. The CEO at the time was John Ledger.
Bro,
was John Ledger showing up to my store every day? Hell no. The store manager wasn't even at my store every day. It was usually an assistant manager who was there who was running the show.
Bro, you are not.
So you can't go around saying, "Oh, he was the boss." No, he was. CM Punk was a boss. He was in a leadership position.
And he did his job by mentioning the glass spot to Perry. Perry took an attitude stance with it. And that's when you walk away and it's like, well, I did my job. I will now go to the boss and say, hey, I don't agree with this spot. And Perry flipped off at me. So now it's you. Schiavone came to me. I went to Perry. Perry snapped at me. I'm giving it to you. I'm not going to fucking fight the guy. That's not your job to fight someone over a spot. But Punk, in his narcissist way of thinking, thought it was. You don't have to go that deep into it. You mention it. You say, hey, I'm doing my job, and I don't think this is right. I'm not even saying he's wrong or right in that. All I'm saying, if it's his job to mention it, mention it. If the guy does not take to your advice, you go to the owner, the boss, and say, hey, I'm trying to do my job, and this guy gave me this kind of attitude. Now it's on your plate because I did my part, and I'm out. I'm moving on to the next match and to the next segment. What did he do? He fought the guy. He put him in a chokehold. Tell me, what job did you work at where if someone did not listen? Wait a minute. No. What part of T-Mobile where you work at where if someone does not listen to you, it's okay to put them in a chokehold?
This is actually a funny story.
No, you're gonna tell me a story. You're gonna tell me a story.
I did almost beat up somebody one time.
But you're gonna tell me a story where it's okay to put someone in a chokehold for not listening to you. Is that where you're going with this?
Nope.
Then the answer is no. You can't do that
because I definitely got written up for assaulting a coworker.
Then the answer
I didn't
is
lose my job, but I did.
Then the answer is you can't do that. That means you took it too far. That means you went way far.
The door.
That means you went above and beyond doing your job. You didn't just do your job. You went too far. And that's what and Punk used Perry as a catalyst to get out. Because like I said, At that point, he didn't even want to be there anymore. He didn't even want to be there anymore. He wanted out. And he used that fight with Perry as a catalyst to get out. He was looking for a reason to get fired. Fine. You won't let me go? Fine. Now I'm going to put a wrestler in a chokehold. Now will you fire me? That is not very professional.
I don't think that's what happened. I think it was more of tensions were already boiled over. Punk was very upset. And then Jack Perry did what he pulled his little stunt. And that was just the broad that broke the camel's back. And even still, I mean, a lot of people also said that, hey, Tony Khan saying that we're having this match again?
Oh, no. Really?
For the love of God.
Oh, we got a 2 p.m. start time, 3 o'clock East Coast. Is that noon for you?
Yes. I wasn't even paying attention.
I think it's
noon right now here.
It's noon right. Okay, then yeah. It's a noon start time for you because it's 2 o'clock start time for me next week.
Okay.
I'm taking note.
I'll be here. Noon is a really good time.
Taking note right now. Boom. Done. Done, and done. I'm gonna do it. Maybe I'll do one this Saturday. I'll see. I'll do one this Saturday, but we're gonna sit and we can dedicate an entire stream into CM Punk's time in AEW.
How he drew ratings, drew crowds and everything, and then the EVPs got all upset and butthurt at it, and they decided they were going to go and sabotage him, and they did, and he ended up losing it. And I think the best way, rage bait. That's what they did.
No. I'm waiting for you to finish because everything you just said, Punk did everything right. I'm waiting for you to finish because in your story right now, Punk didn't do anything wrong.
I'm not saying that. I'm okay.
I was letting you detail it. I was letting you. He drew ratings. They did him wrong, and I'm waiting for you to finish your story. In your story, Punk didn't do anything wrong.
Okay. I'm going to tell you my whole thing about how I feel about Punk from the information that I know, from interviews I've watched, all that stuff. Because I don't know everything because I wasn't there.
But also keep in mind, this is the information you've been told. I can get on an interview right now with Ariel Helwani and say that I have a blue car. But the fact of the matter is I could have a yellow car. Meaning, just because he said it is not make it the truth. There are times people do things when they're angry, and then when they're settled down, they get in front of a camera and then try to justify it by trying to say the right thing. But at the heat of the moment, that's not what you were thinking. You were just trying to be a dick, and you know it.
I mean, it's also the fact that what he said on that show lined up with things that were previously recorded. Because backstage in AEW, that stuff leaks like a sieve, so
yeah,
it's not hard. It's not hard to be able to put the pieces to everything together when it comes to AEW. It's a little bit harder with WWE, but hey, CM Punk did what he did. Am I saying it was the right thing to do? No, he could have handled that situation better. But me as a human being, and some of the situations that I've been in my experiences, I've been the same way sometimes. I've handled things in a bad way, and it was because I was so upset and essentially rage baited that I acted out of character to myself.
It has never happened. It has never happened to you. You want to know how I can prove how? Because at no point when it happened to you were you getting paid $8 million. Well,
no, I wasn't getting paid that much money.
Right. So it's not the same scenario.
I mean,
it's not the same scenario.
Because you already said that, like, oh, it's not. It shouldn't be a thing where you say, oh, shut up and collect your check, but you keep alluding to the money.
Because I'm not saying shut up and stay. Let me clarify what I meant. I didn't mean shut up and stay there and keep working there because you're getting paid a lot. What I am saying is that you were getting paid enough to leave at a much more respectable level than he did. That's what I'm saying. And money can't make you happy where you are. I'm in agreement that he shouldn't work there anymore. It wasn't working out. And if we were having a discussion about, say, the Bucks, and we're talking about the Bucks and how they handled the company as management and how they handled the company with Punk being there, I'd be sitting right here saying that they did a poor job. I'd be sitting there saying they did a poor job at bringing in a top guy. They did a poor job at making him feel comfortable. They did a poor job at keeping their mouth shut. They did a poor job all around in regards to Punk. But if the topic of the discussion is CM Punk and his time in AEW, I'm going to tell you the poor job that Punk did on his way out of AEW. If we're going to have a discussion about what Hangman may have done wrong, I'm not going to sit here and say, well, the Bucks were right. No, the Bucks can do that. No, it's okay that they went and told Mel. No, that's okay. I'm not going to sit here and kiss anybody's ass. I'm going to call it down the goddamn middle all the way and point out. But then when we get to Punk, everybody wants to be, oh, well, it's okay because Punk. No. He's not innocent in this. He could have left much better than the way that he did. And he really should have, seen as how he was treated as far as how much he was paid. That's why I keep bringing up the money. Not stay quiet and shut up and eat the crap that you're being fed over there. No, you can't work like that. You got to leave. 100% agree. You got to go. But you leave the way that Cody did. And Cody wasn't making as much as Punk, but he still left like a professional. And I know why, and I'll keep bringing this up. I know why Cody left. And Cody was not treated, Punk was not treated as bad as Cody was. He was not. But yet Cody still managed to leave. Something. And that's saying it was, bro, I'm going to have to ask you to really believe me when I tell you, bro, they did Cody wrong. And for him to still sit there and only speak highly of the company when asked, that guy is a man amongst men, because I would have been raging. I don't know if I'd still be raging considering how much. And look at Quaz in the chat. Quaz says I did tell Quaz because I trust him to keep that secret. And he knows why Cody left. And he knows I'm not capping, bro. They did Punk. They didn't do Punk as bad as they did Cody. And yet Cody still managed to leave like a man and not do his friends like that. That is my only issue with Punk. It's just the way that he left. I think it sucks the way he was treated. Everything he's angry about, I'm with him. I'm actually with him on that. My only disagreement is how he left. He just made it about himself when it should have been about his friends and the fans. And fuck those guys that wronged him. Fuck those fans that fuck those wrestlers that wronged him. But for his friends and the fans, I'm going to leave like a professional. And that was Cody's state of mind when he left.
And a part of that that I disagree on is the fact that CM Punk wanted to leave. He asked to leave, and Tony Khan made him stay.
How many wrestlers want to leave when they're under a contract?
I'm pretty sure there's several, but I'm talking about in that
so he just let them all go?
No, when I'm talking about your EVPs are trying to sabotage me. And in turn, they're also trying to sabotage you, Tony Khan. They're sabotaging your business. And that's exactly what they did.
You're preaching to the choir. I'm not saying they didn't. You're preaching to the choir. I'm not saying they didn't. All I'm saying is that Punk, all that being said, Punk should have left in a better manner than he did. Because he wasn't treated as bad as Cody was, and Cody still left that way.
Do you think it's because Cody had the opportunity to let his contract run out?
Let me tell you something.
The timing of
well, it all played in together, and it was all part of the equation. But if it was in the middle of his deal, would he have still left the same way? Well, let me tell you something. Now that I think about it, now that you say that, it was probably happening in the middle of his deal. And then when it was time for his deal to end, he wanted it to stop happening because he wanted it renegotiated into the new deal so it would stop happening. And Quaz knows what I'm talking about. And then that's probably when it came to a head. Okay, now that we're talking about this new deal, this has been happening since my last deal, and I just shut up and dealt with it. But now that we're negotiating a new deal, this needs to change. and it wouldn't change. So then he said, well, I guess I'll just leave. And then they were like, haha, yeah, where are you going to go? Back to WWE? Yes. And then he did.
Yeah.
and then he fucking
and
did.
I'll become the biggest star they have.
Yep. So it will. I'm sure that the problem didn't happen at negotiation time. I'm sure it was happening long before, but he was just like, hey, you know what? We mentioned it. We were told no, but when our deal comes up, we're gonna put it in the deal. And then he tried to put it in the deal, and was told to F off. So he did just that. You know, look, I did not just learn that Punk was a narcissistic a-hole. I knew that years ago, and I still love the guy. I mean, I liked him because of it. You know, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I like heels. I like the jerks and stuff. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that part about it. You know, but there's a place for everything, and I would never do that to my friends because of my own personal reasons. They still needed a place to work. The fans still love this place. This is the company that brought him out of retirement. I think he could have left in a better manner than he did. That's my only gripe with Punk, man. Everything else is just that's Punk. Leave him alone. Who cares? It's Punk. This is not the same thing. That doesn't fall under every category, and he should have left like a professional.
Question.
My God, is she still injured?
Do you believe that the Young Bucks they know CM Punk and they knew that they could rage bait him into doing something crazy to get him forced out of the company?
I don't know.
And that's exactly what happened.
I don't know why they chose to start this drama with that man, seeing as how they were instrumental in bringing him in. I would love to pick their brain as to why they let things get as bad as it did. So everything in that question would be speculation. Like, I have no idea why they caused all of that bullshit. I have no idea why they chose to go that route. No clue, because none of it makes sense. It's not like they were trying to stop him from coming in this entire time. They were instrumental in bringing him in. And then they did this. I mean, I would love to know why, but we're going to be playing the guessing game at that point. I have no idea.
Were they truly instrumental in bringing him in?
Yes. Yes, they were personally contacting him to bring. Yes, 100%. I think it was Matt or Nick. I think it was Matt. He was the one personally texting Punk to have him to get him to do a sit down with TK and talk about everything. But then they did what they did. I have no idea why you would want to do that. You know, somebody said jealousy. I don't understand jealousy when they're turning a profit in the company. They literally own stock. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe it was something that they were directed to do by Tony Khan. Like, hey, we need something to get us over the top, especially because we know we're losing Cody.
I think we're speculating really
Punk.
hard at that point, man.
I'm speculating, but is it like a hypothesize, which is an educated guess? The definition of a hypothesis is an educated guess.
It could be a ton of things, and I think that's just another random speculation. I don't know why Tony Khan would pay this guy so much money to anger him on purpose. That makes no sense. I don't know why he would give him this much power just to anger him on purpose. That makes no sense. This guy was treated very well. He was paid a lot. He was given power.
Financially.
He was given power. He was given status. He was given carte blanche. It's not like he was treated like a bum. So why would you intentionally anger him? That makes no sense. That's why I don't know. I don't know why they would do that. I would love to know.
Jealousy.
You know, I can't even sit and pretend like I know. That's speculation. We don't know. You know.
Looking at everything, that's really the only thing you can get back to is jealousy. You look at CM Punk and what he was doing in AEW, specifically his feud with MJF. They had the hottest match on that card. I'll never forget CM Punk coming out to his old ROH theme and all that stuff. That dog collar match, that was great. And everything that he did to set up the match was great. It was actually a very WWE style storytelling type deal that they did to get to that match. And you look at how he presented it and look at how over it got. And then you take a look at what the Young Bucks are doing and what they still do now, you know, with their stupid, disjointed storytelling and all their, you know, their friends, love, friendship, you know, storylines that they're constantly doing that they always suck and they never work, they never get over. You know, you look at that, it's
a theory, but it's all speculation. We don't know.
yeah. I mean, yeah,
we,
I'm just speculating. I'm just spitballing.
we don't know.
I'm not saying that anything what I'm saying is fact. The only thing that can kind of prove my case is ratings, buzz, live attendance.
I would love
the
to.
metrics.
I would love to know the truth behind how it all started. I would love to know, but I don't know if it'll ever get out. Maybe it will. I don't know. I mean, maybe they'll do a tell all when it's all said and done. At the end of the day, when they retire, they leave the company themselves. Who knows? I don't know. I would love to know why they did it. But I mean, maybe they didn't do it. You saying that it was jealousy? I could just as easily say that they didn't stitch anything to Meltzer. He was inaccurate in his assumption. You know, we don't know. It could be true. It could be false. We have no idea. You know, I would love to know, but all I know is that Cody managed to leave like a professional, and I thought Punk should have as well. We'll get in the dark side of the ring in 10 years.
Yeah, definitely.
Probably.
Dark side of AEW.
Probably. You know, the rise and fall of
Here's
AEW.
a question for you. I was about to say, here's a question. Do you believe that AEW will be around in 5 years, and do you believe they'll be around in 10 years?
Well, that's one question or two. Do I believe they'll be here?
Well, I guess it's two questions.
I don't see an imminent demise in AEW, if that's what you're asking. I don't see a shelf life right now. And one reason why is money. I mean, because the Khan family has money. And the Jacksonville Jaguars made it to the playoffs. So, I mean, they got even more money coming in now. But they have money.
They played an extra game.
They played an extra game. The reason that wrestling companies fail as often as they do is because lack of money. And this family has more money than the McMahons. So it's up to them when they want to shut the doors or if they're going to, because they can afford to eat the L's as far as money goes. And yeah, speaking of football, how about those Ravens?
Did you watch that game?
All of it, every second.
Do you? I'm pretty sure you can pinpoint the exact moment when my heart absolutely snapped.
Yeah, wide right.
Yeah.
I mean,
when Lamar Jackson, you know, broke off tackles and heaved that ball, and Isaiah Likely came down with that ball and got us in field goal position. Everyone in the house here, we all up and everything. And I'm like, calm down. They got to kick the ball. Calm down. They got to kick the ball. I'm like, from 44 yards away, Tyler Loop, he's a rookie, but he's been consistent from everything under 50 yards. And that ball just said wide to the right. And I had nightmares of everything just going wide to the right. I close my eyes sometimes and all I still see is footballs just sailing wide to the right. And that's part of the reason why John Harbaugh lost his job.
Let me tell you how much of a fan I am and how much I understand what you went through. When that happened and that game happened, did you hear from me? Did you get texts from me laughing or rubbing it in your face? I mean, because
I didn't. I didn't hear anything from you.
You want to know why?
I assumed that you were just busy.
No, I was watching it, and you were the first one I thought of. Like, oh man, bro, because I know the feeling, and I get it. So I waited a couple of weeks to let it smooth over because I know the feeling. That feeling when that kick missed, that feeling that you had. I'm a Vikings fan. I know the feeling. I get it. And at the moment, it ain't funny.
I'm a Ravens fan. You know that feeling from 2011 in the AFC Championship. Billy Cundiff.
Yep. I mean, at the moment, it ain't funny. And I don't want to hear it from when that stuff, when it first happens, it ain't funny. So I don't want to hear from people rubbing it in. So I gave it a couple of weeks because now it's funny. But at the time, I feel when that happened, bro, that is real. I don't want, man, I would be mad. I would be mad.
I'll tell you, you heard it here first. The next Ravens head coach is either going to be Clint Kubiak, offensive coordinator for the Seahawks, or it's going to be Robert Saleh.
Really?
That's what I think. That's what I think it's going to be.
They're not trying to
Robert Saleh's going to bring Mike McDaniel with him.
Oh, sweet. Look, Penta's in the ring with Ray Phoenix. Oh.
No, that's not Ray Phoenix.
Cool. What are they doing, man?
They're doing everything in their power to hold off on bringing the Lucha Bros back together.
Oh.
And I'm here for it.
My God, man. The fans are going to completely lose interest in that reunion. I don't want to see him tagging with another masked luchador. What kind of crap is this?
I think they'll do it right when it's time. And I say Austin Theory made a big mistake when he cut his hair. Because he just looks like another generic white guy.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. All right, let me wrap up this stream actually covering the show, man. I appreciate you, man. Probably get back at it again on Wednesday. I work on my uploads tomorrow. There he is. Cheddar Bob. What is he's cut off. We can't see him. We can't see him. Oh, other way. There he is. Okay. He has stuff to do, man. He's not trying to hang out with you.
Yeah, he was curled up inside the CM Punk belt.
He's like, nope, I'm out. He's going back to the Punk belt because it spins.
Hold on. Gotta hit him with a spin one more time before we go.
Spin away, man. Spin away. Absolutely love to see it. That's awesome. Guys, thank you so much. Mr. D Nice was in the house, but we lost connection as the belt was spinning. So sorry, man. I don't know what happened there. Oh no. So sorry. All right, brother. Take it easy, man. We will see you next time.
Take care, bro.
All right, peace. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable Mr. David Rice, man.
Now looking to use their athleticism and quickness to take the big man down. Big kick to the face by Dragon Lee.
The departure of CM Punk from AEW will go down in the lores of wrestling history. And it's not because of what happened while he was there. It's because of the way he acted on the way out. It doesn't need to be. Cody left AEW, and the way he left is not going down in wrestling lore, is it? It's just, well, Cody was in AEW, then he left and went back to WWE. With Punk, it's, oh my God, there was a press conference, and then there was London, and then Punk was riding the train, and then Punk got mad, and then Punk beat up Jack Perry, and, you know, it didn't take all that. It didn't take all that, man. Did not take all of that. You were done wrong, and you want out. You know, negotiate your way out. They won't let you out. Get your attorneys involved. You know, get it taken care of. He took a cab to the arena. He was on the train. Oh, he had to ride from the train to the arena, you know. Poor Punk. Forced to ride public transportation. That poor guy. That poor guy. Let's see, my pot roast been in the oven for 2 hours. think I need to go check it or flip it maybe. But I kind of want to just leave it there and let it go for the full 3 hours. Kinda. I don't know. I'll see. Making homemade Southern style pot roast in a Dutch oven. 2 Dutch ovens, by the way. On a cab, supposedly. Couldn't take a Uber like a normal person. I got around London in the Uber. I'm old and tired, and I work with fucking children. Those words were the first sign that he was losing me as a fan. Yeah, bro. I mean, it. I don't envy the guy. It sucks what he went through. I do envy in the money he was getting paid, you know, and I'll die on that hill for the amount of money he was making. I'm not saying sit there and work your whole contract because you're making a lot of money, you know, but if I am saying, you know, negotiate your way out. You know, Tony Khan wants you to stay. Of course he wants you to fucking stay. He's paying you an arm and a leg. He went through a lot of trouble to bring you in. He's not going to willingly let you go. He's going to try to fix it. Just keep reminding him it's not working. It's getting worse. My lawyers are on it. I'm filing court motions. This isn't working. Because eventually the right thing to do is let him out. Because you don't want an angry wrestler who don't want to be there, but you absolutely positively don't want an angry CM Punk backstage. He'll become a cancer. Instantly become a cancer. So if you can't keep him happy, unfortunately, you got to let the man go. You know, Keanu Reeves rides the subway all the time with no problem. People are used to him riding the subway. It is nothing weird to walk down the street and see Keanu Reeves chilling in NYC, bro. It'd be nothing new. That is so typical. But it's the same way. I hear it's the same way in Los Angeles. I'm hearing that there is nothing abnormal about seeing an A-list celebrity at a restaurant or walking down the street or driving in a car because they live there. You know, you see them on the subway crazy day. I mean, it happens. You know what I'm saying? I ran into Common at a club before years ago. I ran into Common at a club. It happens. I mean, it just, you know, when they stay where they, you know, when they stay where they from, you get used to it, you know?
Swarming his opponent. The deeper the match goes,
that's right. I forget about you. You know a movie I watched the other day for the first time? Jordan Peele's Keanu. P and Kills Keanu. I watched it for the first time. Man, that was so funny.
Decapitated, and Logan Paul loving it.
That was so funny, man.
You know, you got to give Heyman credit as well, Wade, to bring all these different.
Yeah, no, it's not abnormal, man.
To meld them into this group.
The only thing is though, when you're you know, across the ocean in London and not in familiar territory, maybe you don't want to be riding around public transportation. You know, I don't know. But if that's your hometown, riding public transportation shouldn't even be a thing, man. Shouldn't even be a thing.
what a game-changing moment that tag to Penta was. One of the greatest luchadors in history, now building up a full head of steam.
Let's see.
Theory had him on his shoulders momentarily. And a big kick by Penta to Theory, who's been rocked. Tag made to Dragon Lee. Double team sends Theory up over the top into the floor, and Bronson Reed dropped to the floor as well. Logan Paul pays for it.
I seen Bruce Wayne Kid from Gotham on the subway. Kid was reading the script. Bro, you know Bruce Wayne's not a real person, right? You saw Bruce Wayne's son? What? You saw Robin? I'm confused. Oh, from the show Goth. Oh my God, he just killed Dragon Lee. He just killed Dragon Lee. I never watched that show. I thought about it. I never watched the show though.
And now taking out two of the men who were involved in that match last week.
Well, this absolute head case has now totally lost it in that.
Does Breakker own a shirt asking for a friend?
Remember, Adam Pearce, our general manager, warned Paul Heyman, if Breakker shows up, send him home. I'm not in the mood for this. And speaking of this, our general manager, Adam Pearce.
Tonight, I told Heyman and I said it ain't happening. And it ain't happening.
He said it ain't happening.
You might as well go home. You might as well go home because it ain't happening.
Go home? They're in Germany. Yeah, look behind you, dude. Another spear.
Bron Breakker on a tear.
Choke him out, Pierce. Choke him out. You gave him an order and he didn't listen to you. Choke him out. Oh, now Bron Breakker is taking CM Punk advice. Look at this. Look at this. They don't listen to you. Choke him out. Choke him out. It's legal. I just thought about something. Punk is lucky that Jack Perry didn't press charges on him while they were overseas in London. You guys got to keep that in mind. We're not in the United States at this point. We're in a different country, different laws. You get locked up for battery in a different country, you might be like fucking Brittany Griner, bro. Sitting in jail begging for the president to get you out. They're telling the manager to be professional. All right, BRB chat. I gotta go check on my food in the oven. Be right back. Ah, that's good. You know I had to taste some too, right? Pretty good.
Separate Breakker from our
All
general
right.
manager.
Ah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Excuse me. Y'all good? Y'all straight?
Yeah, okay, bro.
Hey, y'all let me know if y'all need anything. All right?
Yeah,
y'all
it's
hang in
okay.
there. Y'all straight?
Yeah, no problem, bro. Thank you.
Get Kofi Jr. out of here.
What's the reach? You know?
Pierce wants all the smoke. Pierce wants all the smoke.
Who are you listening to? You ain't learning a damn thing putting your hands on the boss. So guess what? You can have some time to think about it because you are suspended indefinitely. Indefinitely.
You flew him all the way to Germany.
That was a very big mistake.
You are damn right it was. The biggest mistake he ever made in his career, thanks to you.
No, I don't mean him. I meant you. Mr. Pierce, Mr. General Manager, respectfully. From my vantage point, you put your hands on him first.
Ooh.
Heyman's got a
Ooh.
point. Heyman is exactly the man.
So is Heyman saying that you should not put your hands on someone else first? You don't say.
Yeah,
Hi, Triple H. Mania pitches just came in. Top of your inbox.
I will take a look now. Thank you.
This dude sits in his office in a leather jacket.
This should be interesting.
Hey, Paul. Peyton Manning.
Hey, Paul. What's going on, man? John Bernthal here.
Hey, what's up, Triple H?
Triple H! It's Eric Andre.
What are we looking to see, bro? Bonjour, Mr. Levesque. Here's my pitch. It's a little different.
Out of here. This is what I'm thinking. Eli and I tag team at WrestleMania.
What I'm interested in is Dom Mysterio, the musical.
Seriously?
I already shown everybody what I can do at the world's most famous arena. Imagine what I can do at WrestleMania 42.
What's the right way for me to come back? I don't think it's on the court necessarily.
I wholeheartedly believe that a lot of celebrities email him and reach out to him about doing stuff at WrestleMania. I honestly do believe that that probably happened.
Ultimate energy. Let's go, baby. Here we go. I'll wipe the mat with this greasy hair.
Can you just tell him my email's down?
Triple H, you little sissy. Let me know.
He's calling out Triple H.
I like to.
Is that even legal?
Are we on a video here? What's happening?
We're challenging Triple H at WrestleMania to tag team match.
I am your man. I stand by. Put me in, Paul.
Let me shock the world.
Let's try it out.
Vegas.
It is going to be a long road to WrestleMania.
I wholeheartedly believe that shit probably happened. Then please stop emailing Paul and texting him. At this point, I wouldn't doubt it at all.
Beg the boss to be at WrestleMania. We're gonna have a front row seat.
I can swallow a bottle of alcohol and feel like Godzilla. Better hit the deck like the car dealer. Chat. Welcome to this early bird edition of Raw. You know what this means? Is that Travis Barker? Yeah. Yes, it was. Is he even healthy enough to get in a WWE ring? I thought I heard about something about him having serious medical issues. 3 p.m. Raw next week. Yeah, I got it jotted down right here. 3 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock my time. Got it in my notes. Obafemi. Obafemi is coming. Don't they already have an Obafemi though in Bron Breakker? Femi's going to SmackDown, ain't he? He must be going to SmackDown. I don't know how you're going to have Obafemi and Bron Breakker on the same show. He must be going to SmackDown.
For either Monday Night Raw or...
He is going to SmackDown. Okay, yeah, you can't have an Obafemi and Bron Breakker on the same damn show. You don't want none. Love AJ Styles so much. He has a story with Drew McIntyre. AJ Styles, Gunther, first time ever on Raw. They could have made this a pay-per-view match, man. They could have made this a good old-fashioned wrestling match at a pay-per-view, man. Give these guys 25 minutes, bro. Hey, kill it. No commercials, you know? They would kill it. You get Bron winning the Rumble. So let's see. I don't know if I have well, maybe. Yeah. Maybe. He can win the Rumble and then challenge Punk at the Rumble. At the Rumble. He can win the Rumble and challenge Punk at WrestleMania. And then that leaves the Elimination Chamber for Drew McIntyre. Now it's open for a babyface to win the Chamber. in my words, who's winning the Rumble. I mean, my own personal words. I didn't make any of my own words, but I could see Bron Breakker winning the Rumble for sure. If Bron Breakker don't win the Rumble, if Bron Breakker does not win the Rumble, then he's winning the Elimination Chamber. You know, that is the one thing we never know. We don't know what challenger is going to come out of what pay-per-view. So we don't know who's going to win the Rumble versus who's going to, because we know who the champions are going to be. So then we can always kind of pick who the challengers will be, but we don't know if they're going to come out of the Rumble or come out of the Chamber. So, but who's going to challenge Drew McIntyre? You get Sami Zayn? I have not watched SmackDown. Is Sami Zayn in line to become world champion? Because I can see Sami being a babyface challenger and Bron Breakker being a heel challenger.
Gunther, earlier tonight, AJ Styles was very honest in talking about respect and your lack.
AJ, how dare him to slap me across the face for something that he has no involvement in. And how disrespectful to do that to the greatest professional wrestler in this company right now. But most importantly, how disrespectful to do that to the man that made John Cena tap out.
Yeah, he did.
Like a little bitch. So if I'm capable of doing that to the so-called greatest of all time, AJ shouldn't worry about respect. AJ should worry about what's going to happen to him after that belt.
Gunther has mentioned every last single week that he has shown up on TV that he beat John Cena and made him tap. He has mentioned it in every interview that he's done. This guy probably calls for Uber Eats and tells them that he is Gunther and he beat John Cena and made him tap. This guy, when he calls to order room service, tells them that he's in room 403 and he made John Cena tap. This guy does everything right, man. Everything that he does. When he calls his parents, he leads with, "Hi, Mom, I made John Cena tap." All done the right way. Every time. He shouldn't ever do anything ever again without starting off with, "I made John Cena tap." We're going to make sure we remind everybody every last single time.
And there are usually consequences to humiliating the ring general, and they may be about to play out.
Who's better, Gunther or MJF? I don't know. At what? MJF is better on the mic.
The following contest is scheduled
In the ring, I don't know who's better in the ring. Because they work different styles. But they're probably just as good as they're probably equally as good in the ring.
220 pounds.
They work completely different style. They're both workhorses. That's a hard question, man. And I don't think there's a wrong answer to it. If I say it's Gunther and you say it's MJF or vice versa, I don't think anybody's wrong. Yeah, they work different styles in the ring.
The ring general, Gunther.
But that's a really good question, man. I think that'd be a phenomenal match. No pun intended.
Made no bones about it. This year, 2026, will be the final year of his in-ring career. And Wade, he'd love to start the new year off with a big victory here tonight over Gunther.
I'll tell you right now, for the rest of 2026. AJ Styles is not going to have a tougher match than this one before us right now.
That'd be a hard match to watch. Gunther versus MJF, because I like watching both of them work as heels, and I really don't want to see either one of them work as a babyface, if that makes any sense.
Gunther away, and Styles felt the chop coming and went right to the back of the knee, the hamstring of Gunther to take early control.
That was a highly accurate shot there from AJ Styles, completely crumbling the ring general, taking away that powerful base of his in the early goings. AJ clearly knows he's not going to win a power battle with Gunther, so hobble him early and you've got a chance.
Or Forbidden Door, yeah, man.
To throw your way, Wade, as it comes to Gunther. Since he arrived in WWE 4 years ago today, Gunther has gone 60.
If there was a WWE AEW Forbidden Door,
Gunther is 32-0.
and if you were gonna put
For Mr. Styles tonight. I'll give you an even better statistic than that, Michael Cole, although they were quite incredible. Listen to this one. Gunther made John Cena tap out like a B. What do you feel about that?
Well, AJ Styles said he was going to make Gunther tap out like a B tonight as well.
Interesting.
One thing to predict victory against Gunther.
Interesting. If you're gonna put up an MJF and have WWE put somebody up against him, I would put Roman Reigns.
So for Styles, Wade, what does he have to do to knock
I would put Roman Reigns in there against MJF and burn the goddamn house down.
That might be mission impossible. I think AJ's biggest chance of winning this one is
Man.
And again, back to the hamstring, AJ Styles.
Huh.
And that's just ticking Gunther off, I think, and getting side headlock on Styles.
Interesting.
What does Gunther need to do to knock off the phenomenal one?
He needs to remember that his mind is a compassion-free zone. Be as callous and sickening with the body of AJ Styles as is humanly possible.
Interesting.
This has turned into a disaster class in the early going.
Can AJ Styles win this match? I don't think he can win this match.
Would be for Styles tonight. Those well-placed kicks to the back of the knee, the hamstring of Gunther has hobbled Gunther a bit. Now Gunther.
I don't think he can win this match because Gunther made John Cena tap.
He has a rare ability to withstand incredible.
Got to keep that momentum going.
Make his way through and still get back on top, and he's going to be tested now by AJ.
And you notice Styles went into the ring to break the
AJ's a killer, man.
Styles wants to tap out.
Y'all remember when AJ botched the other week?
And right there, that was
Y'all remember when AJ botched? I saw it for myself. I saw it happen, chat. I was sitting right here. I saw it. I saw it happen. It was crazy.
It was a huge error of AJ to insist that he's going to tap.
First time ever, bro.
Uh-oh, Styles landed on his feet, delivered a kick, Wade. And here comes AJ with that sliding knee, dropping Gunther again.
He's going to retire this year without even mentioning it. Yeah, like, he's going to no-sell that shit. Never happened. Never happened. Erase it. Never happened.
And Gunther's in a bad way here.
Yeah, Gunther trying to, somehow get away from Styles and is not.
He's going to erase that shit from the WWE archives. Oh, my God.
That floor Styles, and that's what Gunther was looking for. And I'll tell you right now, Cole, that was a desperation clothesline from Gunther. And usually when guys pull off a desperation move, it's not particularly devastating. When it's Gunther, though, it still completely decapitates an opponent.
Ropes are wet. The ropes turn heel, man. I blame the ropes. I blame the ropes.
Gunther as he delivers some of his own.
Was it in Barclays? Was Diddy there? Did somebody put baby oil on the ropes? I think the ropes turn heel. Oh my God, AJ just collapsed to the floor. I think somebody sabotaged him, man. I can't believe what I saw. I wish I didn't see it so then I could tell people it never happened. But I saw it. I saw it. He botched. I saw it. It's crazy. Like it, bro. When it happened, I was looking at it like, huh? Why would he fall off the ropes on purpose like that? That's weird. Huh? Did you see AJ just plan a fall off of the ropes? That's crazy, bro. Why would the ropes be wet? I don't know. They must have been wet. They must have been wet. Something must have. Yeah, they were wet. Absolutely. Confirmed. Ropes are wet. Diddy. Lots of Diddy. You know how you say no Diddy? No, there was Diddy here. Who in AEW would you put Rhea against? I'm not gonna answer any more stuff like that because I'm gonna turn that into a video. I'm gonna turn that into content. Stay tuned. I am gonna turn that into content. Might bring in a special guest. Oh yeah. Ooh, a new Jason Statham movie. Let me guess. He's taking over. He's gonna. Yep. He's beating the crap out of a whole city. Yeah. Shelter. And he's gonna beat the crap out of a whole city and drift across their whole city. Nobody's gonna catch him. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Looks pretty good. And I'm hearing there's another episode of Stranger Things coming out. A secret episode. Am I gathering that correctly? And we're back.
Düsseldorf, Germany, is the fact that Gunther was able to weather AJ Styles' early storm in this matchup.
Take a look at this during the break. Size 14 Austrian boot right to the face of AJ, followed up by this as high a back body drop as AJ Styles has tasted in his 26-year career.
What are they chanting?
And another chop by Gunther, who just wants to maim people. He wants to end people's careers, hence the nickname, the career killer. And Gunther now just dismantling AJ Styles, and Styles is learning a lesson here tonight.
This is called making an example of somebody. This is the example that Gunther made of John Cena when he made him tap out, but of course fire still burning inside AJ Styles.
And Gunther, though, with a clothesline again, stopping Styles in his tracks.
For all that supreme movement of AJ Styles, his body
Mercedes versus Becky. We've already seen it.
And he's getting ragdolled around the ring. That movement has completely left.
It's gonna be Mercedes versus somebody. It's gonna be versus somebody she hasn't faced yet.
That is the perfect word for what describes what Gunther does to his opponents.
He's still doing it. You can't see me's.
Mocking Cena may come back to bite him. AJ takes him out of the knee, and here comes AJ Styles.
Yeah, a rare unforced error from Gunther there. Again, a little too cocky, trying to send too loud a message to somebody as good as the
dragon screw to Gunther. As Styles continues to work on the leg. Another one to Gunther, and Styles now.
Another one.
Trouble. Well, this has clearly been the mission all along for AJ Styles. This is the
another one.
This is the first thing he went for, that left leg of Gunther.
Another one.
attacks are completely relentless at this point.
And Styles then in the corner now, and now Styles starting to build momentum. A second win coming out. AJ lifting Gunther up on his shoulders. Gunther, though, with a waist lock and went for the clothesline again. Styles caught him
Pele.
with that Pele kick. And now Styles, this is why he's working on the leg for the calf crusher. To weaken the leg for the submission move. The calf crusher by Styles. And now Gunther, middle of the ring, nowhere to go. Will he tap out? AJ says he'll tap Gunther. Gunther's tapped before. He tapped the Mania to Jey Uso. Will he tap tonight to AJ Styles?
A long-ranging body of Gunther needs to reach out and grab that.
Will he tap here? He tapped there. Will he tap here, though? We see him tap there. The word for the day is tap.
And it forces the break. Again, Styles, that was the strategy. That's why he continued to work on the leg throughout the matchup to get Gunther in a vulnerable position to be able to put in the calf crusher submission. Styles almost had him. Yeah, but look at this
I think Mercedes can bring Jade Cargill to a good match.
Lock him in the calf crusher, force the tap out. Guess what? It was close. It was not enough to put away the ring general.
You just use Mercedes. I'm sorry, not Mercedes. You just use Jade Cargill and good match in the same sentence.
That little slip up by Styles cost him as Gunther took over.
That's the word, slip. You cannot afford a single slip, not even a mistake. The slightest slip and you are toast against Gunther. And now locked in is that sleeper, tied him in the ropes, so there will be a break. Presumably, Gunther's going to let go. Wait a second.
Oh, AJ Styles, though, turns it around and goes back to work on the injured leg.
Smart move there from AJ, just when Gunther was distracted by the referee's count, going back to that left knee and hurting in a big way now. It's Gunther.
And now Styles has an opportunity. Gunther, you see how he's reacting, how he's grabbing his left knee. Then the point of attack by Styles. Off the top rope, up over the top rope, back leg by Styles.
1, 2, oh, and a kick out.
From AJ Styles, that springboard 360 leg drop right to the leg of Gunther, the one that's been worked over so badly. There's almost the entire weight of AJ landing sideways on the knee of Gunther. That is one way to tear an ACL, PCL, meniscus.
Let's go, Gunther.
Learning all about what AJ Styles
AJ Styles
is made of. A pit bull his entire career. And AJ Styles digging down again here tonight. Setting up Gunther perhaps for a phenomenal forearm to put him away. Gunther can barely stand. Styles from the top rope. Oh, by Gunther into the sleeper
up
hold.
in the sleeper.
Just baiting in AJ Styles there. Oh, God, wait a second.
And a great move by Styles to turn that into a pinning combination. Styles went for the Pele again. And Gunther, though, the leg gave out on him, but didn't matter.
Didn't get all of that clothesline like he normally does, but got enough and stacking it now with a powerbomb.
Oh.
Styles, stack up cover. AJ kicked out, he's still in it.
Yeah, AJ Styles running on fumes. I thought that was it. You saw the difficulty Gunther had getting some momentum.
You knew this was going to be a work rate match right here.
It connected. And then the powerbomb certainly did a hell of a lot of damage, but you saw on the pin even, Gunther had to lift his
You
left
knew this was going to be a work rate match.
He didn't get enough leverage to stack the pin as tightly as he normally would.
Yeah, the AJ Styles chant from over 11,000 here tonight. It is our main event on Monday Night Raw, live from Düsseldorf, Germany. The first time ever from this city. And what a treat they're getting. Gunther and AJ Styles in a great matchup.
An absolute killer match, so much brutality.
Slap me now. Come on, AJ. Slap me now.
He said, slap me now. Let's go. Keep that same energy.
Gunther with a slap of his own. And now...
Where's the fire now? Huh?
What are they saying, bro?
Ultimate disrespect by Gunther here
No,
tonight.
not at all, Michael Cole. That is payback for last week. That's not disrespect. AJ earned that in my book.
That shot by AJ's...
Will you be doing gaming streams? Yes, on Twitch.
And AJ's got fight.
On Twitch. Booyays.
And now Gunther went for the headlock, and AJ Styles from behind.
Oh.
Gunther trying to hang on, and he does it. Styles rolls through again.
Calf crusher.
Calf crusher once again. Now he's got it in.
What a transition, and Gunther once again in sheer agony and a run away from the roping.
And again, working on the bad leg, the leg that Styles has worked out throughout this entire matchup. And if there's one kick in the arm
Oh,
of Gunther,
God.
it's the tap out.
Slamming
He's
his
done it
head
a couple of times, but now he breaks the hold by
on the
slamming
mat.
Styles' head into the mat.
Oh, God, they were pitiless shots to the back of the cranium of AJ Styles, and that was a desperation moment there from Gunther, who once again locked in that calf crusher, refusing to tap out, but it must have been close.
And what an incredible main event. What did you expect with both the veteran AJ Styles and the great Gunther going at it one-on-one here tonight?
Two of the
Today's
best
news.
to ever do it. Completely different mindsets, completely different physical abilities, but wow. What
And my office.
Gunther trying to drag himself to the rope. He's really operating
In
on
an aquarium or some shit.
as AJ Styles. Oh, and there's that drop kick. That massive drop kick by Gunther.
Chilling in my
They have
crib.
Styles where he wants him. Gonna lift him up center of the ring. AJ Styles, though, able to land on his feet.
Yeah.
And Styles now turns it again. Rolls through into the calf crusher again. Again, the calf crusher. Styles claims he's gonna make Gunther tap.
Hanging out in somebody's mama's basement.
Gunther is close to those ropes. Is he close enough?
The fuck
Gunther
is he?
fingertips away from forcing a break here.
Oh, God.
Looking at me?
Screaming in
Is he
pain.
looking
rolled
at
through
me?
By Styles. Styles now has it locked in again. Got it locked in again. Center of the ring. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to
Still
go.
crushing his calf.
Just inches away from the ropes moments ago. Dragged it. Wait a second.
Wait a minute. AJ Styles.
AJ said he tapped.
Wait, I think Styles is saying that Gunther tapped.
I mean, I didn't see a tap.
I didn't either, but
Referee apparently didn't see a tap. Wait a second.
Did Gunther tap? AJ Styles is a veteran, bruh. AJ is a veteran. He knows not to claim victory if the ref didn't call for the bell.
because I didn't see a tap, and Gunther delivered a low blow. And AJ Styles now.
Well, AJ thought he had this one.
Defenseless.
Oh, powerbomb.
Stack up by Gunther, and Gunther picks up the victory.
Gunther probably tapped AJ's leg out of the sight of the referee. I bet that's what happened.
I mean, no, again, wait, I'm confused, right? Because let's show you what happened.
Calf crusher locked in. Gunther a million miles from the ropes. In theory, it should be over. I'm watching Gunther's hands here.
Now I'm being told now that we have another angle.
Oh, he did.
The backside, and Gunther clearly taps out. Gunther is tapped out.
He did.
Gunther tapped out. AJ
He tapped him out of the sight of the referee.
And here's the low blow.
But again, AJ's a veteran.
Bring it out so that the match must continue.
I ain't letting go of that hold till I hear a bell ring. This ain't his first day. This is not his first day.
Unless acknowledged by the referee.
Well, I agree, but Gunther tapped out.
That is the smartest thing
It's not a tap out.
I've ever seen, Gunther.
You have to tap out in the view of the referee. That's not a tap out.
You just need to outsmart AJ Styles.
That's not a tap out.
I mean, I'm shocked. I mean, you can't blame Styles, Wade, because
You can't blame the referee. You can't blame Gunther. He won the match.
You can blame Styles. I'm not letting go of the hold till I hear the ref call for the bell,
position, waiting to
or
see
until I hear the ref tell me to let go of the hold.
decide to see the tap happen.
I mean, this is the one spot the referee could not see. Completely blindsided. That is a tap out. But if
Ref didn't see it. It's not a tap out.
acknowledged, it doesn't.
Why would AJ let go?
Hold on until the ref acknowledges.
Gunther hired Jesse as his lawyer. Why would AJ let go of the hold before the referee called for the bell?
Exactly what he was doing, at least it seems.
I ain't letting go of nothing.
One way to skin a cat in this
I would tell the ref, he's tapping. Hey, he over here tapping.
Gunther will find it, and the ring
I don't hear a bell, but he tapping.
smart in AJ Styles here. It may be distasteful, it may be underhanded.
I ain't letting go of shit.
Oh, Gunther. with the win tonight. Controversial as it
I ain't letting go of nada until the referee calls for the bell or the referee tells me to break the hold. AJ's supposed to be a veteran, bro. Man. I'm just saying, bro. That could be the second botch from AJ we've seen. That's crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the show. We'll be back live on Wednesday, of course. Tomorrow, I'm still working with my editor and getting some uploads going. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, I will see you guys next time, bruh. How was the show? The show was meh. It was meh. It was all right. It was fine, I guess. Par for the course, you know. But I'll see you guys on Wednesday, bro. Take it easy. See you then. Peace.
The basement, Dr. Wax and gramophone with fake thugs and hustlers and OGs roam. The land that's well known as the throne of Al Capone. It's the land of Lake Shores where the wind blows steady and the snow falls heavy and the heat kills many. Town like none, place that I know. This is the Windy City. Welcome to Chicago. So your brother's mountain, yeah, and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to sing? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring? World famous for the glamour and the rundown spots, a skyline so priceless that none can top. You can hear a different story up and down some blocks, and forever hear them bitch about the Cubs and Sox. It's a place like no other, unequal to most, where the city runs deep from the streets to the coast. But things can get ugly, city streets are no joke, cause the city's held down by the people and folks. It's a place of attitude, we think and we say. From heralds to the palace, this is each and every day. The real cops went to Iras to drink the pain away, and the real hip